Hi friends, this is Matt from Miller Time Fitness for a quick talk on tennis elbow and tennis elbow bands and why and how they work. So if you've ever had tennis elbow, you know that sucks. And it's surprisingly painful. Now for myself, nowadays, I'm pretty much held together by spit and bubble gum. I've got bands on my elbows, on my wrist, on my knees, all over. Some of these things, a lot of them are just braces for compression, but I was wondering about why these bands help. So, tennis elbow is an issue in your tendon that connects to the lateral epicondyle. So there's actually a point, all of your extensor digitalis muscles basically connect into that same place. And so that's all of the muscles that are making you do this, or that, with your hand and fingers. So when you get pain in there, what that is either inflammation, which is the classic tendinitis, or based on research I saw recently, more like 80% of cases, it's something called tendinosis. Tendinosis is where there's actually, instead of inflammation, the problem often is that tendons don't inflame very well, and that's your body's process of healing. So what happens is that you have a bunch of fibers that are misformed and misaligned, and you get scar tissue, and that causes pain. Now, tendinitis is your body healing it. That's where if you rest, it's going to go away pretty quickly. Tendinosis, again, from what I'm reading now, doesn't go away that simply, and it tends to be a chronic condition. So one of the things that you can do to relieve pain for this and take some of the stress off is use the tennis elbow band. What we do is we take the band, you identify the point where you're having pain. It's usually going to be right up at the elbow. Yow, that hurts. And sometimes it will proceed down. So the idea is you put it just to the hand or wrist side of where that pain is being felt. You pull it tight, and there's a little ridge on the inside that puts pressure on the muscles. And that the idea is that you're taking some pressure off of the tendon and where that connection point is. Again, this isn't going to heal it on its own, but it will help it to feel better, and it's something that can give it a little bit of relief. I was wondering, why does that work? And so today we have a very short little demonstration to give you an idea of why that's happening. And this is just an analogy. It's not going to be medically perfect, but the analogy works pretty well. So check it out. For this demonstration, the rubber band represents your tendon, and the screws represent the various attachment points in the arm or other area of the body. This would be a normal, undamaged tendon. When we stretch the rubber band, this represents activity in the tendon, and you can see how it stretches out and is affected across the entire portion of the tissue. Now we look at a tendon with damage at one of the attachment points as represented by red. When you stretch it, you are putting stress on that damage. Now let's place the band as represented by the clamp. We place that part way along the tendon, and you can see how one side stretches and it does not impact the other side. This protects the damaged tendon, and it protects you from pain. You can see that one side is quite a bit tighter and the other side is looser. Again, this is roughly how that works. Thanks so much for watching. We'd love to hear from you. Please comment below. Let us know how these bands have worked for you, your experiences with different tendinopathies, and any requests. As always, if you are enjoying our channel, please hit that like button and follow. We really appreciate it. Take care.